The frontier experience really was the formative experience that distinguishes the United States as a nation from, its origins in Europe and elsewhere.
Yet again, the quest for land creates conflict. By the turn of the century, most Native Americans have been forced to live on reservations.
After the Indian Wars of the Plains, that frontier experience and the violence could be sequestered into a kind of nostalgic past.
European Americans sort of look back in the past for something that they can latch onto as a marker of friendship, of peace, of sort of symbolic hope for a shared future that they can sort of hold up instead of holding up what's actually been happening over the last several decades as the U.S. expanded westward.
The first Thanksgiving, a legitimate moment of shared interest, diplomacy, and peace, is that perfect marker.
Celebrating that magic moment when American Indians and Americans got along.
Around the same time, fears raised by a new wave of immigration also raises the profile of Thanksgiving.
It's a response to the increasing diversity of the nation. So there's an indoctrination element. There's also no, this is who we are, and we are of English origins, and this is an English country. I think absolutely that's why Thanksgiving has the power it does in the modern period.
To help create a unified national story, public schools deliberately shape their curriculum around patriotic holidays.
Schools determine what the facts are, schools determine authority, and for holidays like Thanksgiving, schools really transmit the practice.
And then that sort of leads to children dressing up as pilgrims and as Native Americans in all kinds of ways that are both historically inaccurate and that lead to problematic representations.
It reduces the people involved to caricatures and types that never have an opportunity for any kind of serious evolution.
One of the difficulties with the stories that are frequently taught to children about American Indians is that old-fashioned 19th century idea that cultures go through these stages of development from primitive to civilization. Indians in that kind of educational scheme are the kind of living fossils of an ancient time.